Welcome. Srikanth? And yeah, Shilpa.
Yeah, Venkat.
Yeah. See that first thing it starts with developer portal.
Okay.
See, basically Mendix is a low code. See, I am just going to share my screen. Sorry for that. 1 second.
Yes.
Sharing the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I'm able to view the screen, Venkat.
Yeah. See, basically, while coming to introduction, Mendix is a low code, mostly no code platform, and rarely we use some sort of packages only, not code. What makes Mendix stand out is it is capable of AI and ML models also. Like it can handle that AI models also in that. So mainly, it is that functionality is mainly used by business analysts and business engineers, some sort of people like that also.
Okay.
And other thing is it can deploy into a lot of cloud platforms, like I've already said. These features are lacking in some other low-code platform. So that makes Mendix stand out in the industry. That's the main thing.
Okay.
And basically, our Mendix, we follow Scrum methodology. Scrum methodology in the sense, in a team, there will be up to 2 to 3 developers. Basically, their work is to develop that app only. And one Scrum Master, Scrum in the sense, Scrum method in the sense we will be having different sprints. Like
Yeah, sprint meeting. Yeah.
sprint, you know, right? And in Mendix, we
Yes.
call we call the all tasks as user stories. Like we divide our application into some user stories. User stories are nothing but the tasks which we have to complete in particular sprint.
Yeah, I got. I have idea on.
You have idea of that, right? User stories, and we classify that user stories into like epics. After that, we
In progress development like that, right, Venkat?
yeah, we classify that user stories into epics. Epics are some sort of like if we want some business functionality, like we create an epic called business functionality, and we include all our user stories which are related to that business functionality in that particular epic. Okay.
Okay.
While sprint continues, like we start a sprint, it will generally last up to 2 to 3 weeks. 2 weeks normally. In that sprint,
Okay.
we'll have our user stories, which we will be assigning to some developers. Developers in the sense in Mendix, they are called as business engineers.
Business engineers. Yeah.
Okay. See, these are all some example apps. So if we go into a particular app, we can see that our dashboard and everything. First of all, Buzz. Buzz is something which used to communicate between our team members and our Scrum Master, everybody.
This is the homepage of the Mendix, Venkat.
Yeah, this is the homepage of developer portal.
Okay, okay, developer.
So basically, developer portal in the sense which we display our Scrum methodology here. Like we have Buzz, where we can communicate with our team members. We have a team tab which where we can invite some team members like our developers or our test engineers. or performance engineers, somebody like that. And
Okay.
documents is something like these are the documents which are required for the particular project, and some blueprints or something like that, which will be commonly shared between
Mm,
team members. So we will upload the documents here. This is the groundwork which we generally follow
okay. Okay.
before implementation, before developing the project. And team server is nothing but it is similar to Git. It's a version control mechanism. In Mendix, it is called team server.
Okay. Teams. Yeah.
Yeah, and in uh, while coming to project management, here this is called board. Board is something like it is Scrum board. Scrum board in the sense it display all the sprints which are active now, and next sprint which is going to be active, and backlog stories which are going to add in the next sprint, like that. So we
Okay.
generally you will see this board, and we can say that um, what is the status of the particular app, where it is, which user story is yet to complete, and which user stories are completed. So we will get all the details here in this board.
Okay. Okay.
So after that, planning in the sense, yeah, this displays or sprints and everything. Like this is next sprint means currently we don't have any active sprint. So if it is there, it
Okay.
would be displayed here, active sprint and everything. In that, we'll have current user stories, and this is next sprint. Next sprint means next user stories which are going to come after this particular sprint. And refinement
Okay.
in the sense that the user story, if at all we our client does not like our user story, like our particular functionality which we have developed by using a user story, we take that particular user story into refinement once, and after that we add that refinement user story to the next sprint. You got my point, right? This is the refinement phase for a particular user story which has some functionality, but our client rejected that functionality. He wants something more. He wants to
Okay.
modify that functionality.
Okay.
We'll
Okay. Got it. Got it.
we'll take that user story into refinement, and it will go into next sprint. And
Okay.
here the
Okay.
backlog means that the stories which are going to enter into the next sprint. We will first of all we define one sprint, and we include some user stories, right? They will run after the sprint completes. They will go into archive, and after that some user stories will be in the next sprint. So that next sprint user stories will add to this backlog, so that as soon as we start our new sprint, active sprint, this backlog user stories will automatically go into that new sprint. For that, we'll just load that user stories in the backlog.
Okay. If we create one story, in that we need more information from the client. We have to store that in backlog, right, Venkat? That is the thing here happens.
Yeah, similar to that, because here the user
Oh,
stories are things which we define according to our client's requirement. We'll take the client's requirement first, and we
okay.
in the team we write some stories, like as a like if there is an app in which there is an administrator who does some controlling sort of things. As an administrator, I want so and so functionality to achieve this business goal. Like that, we write
Oh,
some user stories. See, if there is a
okay.
training develop, if there is any training sort of company, they just want to include the trainer names, their contact details, their schedules, and everything, and to meet some business requirement, like that. So like that, we model our user story. As a user, I want so and so functionality to meet my business requirement. My business requirement is this. I want to register some trainees to a training event, some sort of thing. So that is one business requirement. As a user, as an administrator, or as a CEO of this company, I just want to uh, make sure my trainees will register using this portal. Like that is a business requirement, right?
Yes, Venkat.
So accordingly, we design or use a story like, as a administrator, I want this functionality to meet my business requirement, like that. That is a user story. And what are the
Okay.
after completion of user story, if the client does not like that or he wants some additional functionality, we'll add it into refinement and we'll include that into next sprint.
Next print, yeah. Got it.
And after completion of active sprint, these backlog stories which are moved from next sprint to backlog will open a new sprint. See, these backlogs are just used. This backlog thing is just used to load our stories. That's it. That so that they can go into next active sprint as soon as we open that. That's it.
Okay.
Previously,
Okay.
they will be in next sprint. From next sprint, we will move that stories into backlog so that they will they will be uh, they will be coming into the active sprint as soon as we open that. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. And while coming to epics, these are all these epic is just classification of stories which have a common objective for some particular need, particular requirement. We classify that stories into epics. That's it. Epics are just for our convenience
Okay.
to see how many user stories are there for this particular requirement. Like business development is one requirement, another validation and security is on another requirement. We classify
Oh,
our user stories into that epics, some types of epics.
we are able to view our stories in this, right?
Yeah,
In
this
app in.
even developer portal, we are able to view all the things like where is our project. In this board, we can view which user story is in process, which is completed, which is yet to complete, which is in backlog, and everything we can see in this board.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
And in planning, we can see which sprint is running, which user stories are included in the sprint, which user stories are in backlog, ready for the next sprint, and everything.
No.
Epics and archive. Archive in the sense, after completion of one particular user story, we will just move that story into archive. After completion of one functionality, like if that user story is in done status, we will move that into archive and we'll save it
Okay.
for like that. And this is about developer portal, generally which we use. And this is where we create our stories and everything. And after that, in this developer portal only, we will create an app. Like see, this is the home page, and here there is an option to create the app.
Okay.
So after clicking this, we will get into app title, app version, and everything. So we can create an app from the spreadsheet or even a blank app.
Okay. We
So it
need to
will take,
develop in this only, right?
yeah,
Okay.
blank app in the sense we will develop the app from the scratch, from the very basic thing itself.
Okay.
And after selecting this blank web app, we will get advanced settings. In this advanced settings, there is a template version. Like Mendix has a lot of versions. Like latest is this one, 10.4 point something. And if
Yeah.
at all we want to develop our app in some previous versions, also we can select this version and we can open that app into that version.
Okay.
There is a provision like that. If at all some other app is in, if our requirement is with some other version, like a previous version, we can select this and we can open. Once we create app here in our login, this is our login, right?
No.
Once if we create one app here, and after that we can open that app into like there is a Mendix Studio Pro. which is used to work with the app, like develop the app. This is just naming the app and selecting the version. That's all. To work, to develop, or to write logics and everything, we need Mendix Studio Pro app application.
Mendix Studio, yeah, got it.
We have to download that, and to log in here also we need one work email. So if you have some work email, you can log in with that into Mendix. Mendix only allows work emails, not personal emails.
Okay, okay.
Even if you want to log in into this developer portal also, we need a work email. And Rediff mail, if you have Rediff mail, that also will work in the same way. No problem with that.
Okay.
So if you have some work email, you can use that, or else you can create one Rediff mail and you can log in with that.
Yeah, I want to create that one like that.
Yeah, you can create one Rediff mail, and after that you have to go to Mendix. Like this is the website, sprinter.home.mendix. In this, you have to sign up with that email.
Okay. After that, we have to create app like that. We can do all the things.
I have to sign up again with that Rediff mail.
Okay.
You can do that actually for further thing that is required actually.
Yeah, got it.
And after that, after creating that app, if we open, we can open our Mendix Studio Pro from here, like from the developer portal only. We can open that. See, this app will be displayed here, whatever the app which we create, and by clicking that, it will display one Edit in Studio Pro option here. Actually, I have.
Okay, after creating the app, it will show here, right, Venkat? After that, here we'll get one option.
It will show here. After that, by clicking this, you can have an option called Edit in Studio Pro. See, like this.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it.
So if we do that, we will come to this particular Studio Pro. Actually, I have one demo app here, so I have not opened that basic one. I just want to show some functionalities in this. So
okay. In Studio Pro, the homepage will be like this, right?
This is the Studio Pro thing, and this is the main interface of Studio Pro. This is where we develop our logics. We build our app from scratch.
Okay, okay.
The first thing is here also we will have access to all this marketplace and everything. This is common. Community in the sense we can forum everything here, and these are all the basic options for saving the app and opening that, closing up.
Yeah.
And here in the file you have this import app package option. This is important.
Okay.
This works when if we don't have our required functionality in Mendix, like I have said,
Okay.
we will download our marketplace, like some other packages from marketplace, right?
Yes, yes.
So after downloading that they will be saved into our system, and we have to use this option, import app package, to import that particular package into our Mendix.
Oh, okay, okay. We have to use.
This is the use of that. So from the marketplace, we have lot of packages as per our requirement. We'll download them and we'll import using this option, like import app package. And we can use that app package as like we use Mendix widgets and everything. You can just drag and drop them. That's it. No need to write any code.
Okay.
So after downloading that, after importing that package, it will display here in the left side below this first module.
Okay.
So from that we can drag and drop in the UI here. And edit in the sense, these are the basic options which we edit. Like while working, we will come to know for what these options are used for.
Okay, while we are developing something.
While we are developing, we'll get to know these options.
Yes, yes, Venkat.
And this view contains these also contains so many options which we require after all. So let's see. This is the basic interface. Here we have a lot of options like we can have this debugger, variables, console. A lot of options are there which we use while developing. And if we want some additional things like see, I will just click this properties and it will open this properties tab.
Okay.
Properties belongs to our layout, like this main layout. What is the width, canvas height, and everything. Generally, we don't require this. If at all we require, we can get it from this view thing. And app, we can see our app, where is that app related documents and everything by using this app tab. Here we have tools like update widgets, check widgets. If there is an update in our package which we have imported, we can update this by using this and everything. This comes into this will come while working, like and after this run an option to run our app locally. Before publishing that into it, before publishing our app into cloud or some other external thing, we can run our app locally and we can see what how is the interface in the browser.
Okay.
Also we can see. I will show you that after running the app.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and we have options like debug and everything. Debug is already there here.
Yeah, there is the option.
Yeah, version control is nothing but we will call this version control as team server in Mendix. Team server in the sense it is similar to Git.
Okay, I mean where will you store the code in that?
Versions
Yeah,
or code versions, previous versions or already committed versions, everything. You can pull them, you can push them, everything. You can see the history and everything. See, after completion of our development, we can commit that. We can commit our app so that it will go into our team server and it will save. Committed thing is the version which is saved. Like the version will be saved after commit.
Okay, okay.
And even the things which we have inserted here, if we add some training event here, if we change some teachers or some locations here, it will go into database after committing this. So that database will hit. And the language, we can select our language. And this button is to run our app locally. See, by running this, we can see how our app will be and everything. It will take some time, some 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh. While running, there will be issue. It will show here. It will view here.
If at all there are any errors, that will be displayed here. See, there is an error tab, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
This is just to check how our app is, how the interface is for that.
Yeah, got it.
See, another main advantage of Mendix is here you can see these 3 options.
Yes,
we can develop a web application and application that is suited for tab and even mobile also.
Mobile, yeah.
No need to develop that in a separate thing or something like that. We can develop simultaneously, no problem. We can even modify some functionalities which are not in this desktop version. We can add that functionalities into tab also, if at all we need that functionality in tab or in mobile phone.
Yeah.
So simultaneously we can develop for both this tab and mobile. And if at all we want to change this interface in tab or in mobile, we can change that. So this is already done. Previously, it will look like same, like it will be like this only in both tab and mobile. But we can change that column alignment in according to the device, like tab. We can do like
Phone.
two columns and something like that. And
We can use this is into desktop also. Desktop.
this is the desktop application. Desktop application looks
I
like
know.
this. If at all simultaneously tab and mobile application will also be developed. If at all we want to change something from desktop application to tab, if at all we want to change the interface or